Every day, people get in their cars to go to school, work, or even to the grocery store. The radio is on and your favorite song is playing. While you're driving down the road, you get a text message from your best friend with an acronym reading LOL. Just in the time that it takes you to read a short 3-letter word, your life could be flipped upside down, or you could dramatically change someone else's. Texting and driving has become one of the leading causes in automobile accidents. When you're texting while driving, you're not only putting yourself at risk, but you're putting everyone on the road and your passengers in danger too. Even the most agile teens have the reaction time of a 70-year-old when texting behind the wheel, as stated on teendriversource.org. Some teens seem to think that they are invincible, but that's not always the case. In 2011, 23% of crashes were related to cell phones. That amounts to 1.3 million car accidents, where most people were seriously injured or even killed. According to AT&T's Teen Driver Survey, 97% of teens agree that texting while driving is dangerous, yet 43% of them do it anyway. Teens that text and drive are more likely to ride with a drinking driver or even drink and drive themselves. Isn't that thought a little bit scary? Although you should never drink and drive, texting while driving is 6 times more likely dangerous than being drunk while driving. Now that we have discussed the dangers of drinking and driving and the danger you put yourself and others in, let's look at some of the statistics. Texting can make a car accident 23 times more likely, according to DoSomething.org. And 43 states prohibit the use of cellular devices while driving. Teenagers seem the most tempted to text and drive, and 34% admit that they have. 13% of drivers from ages 18 to 20 who were involved in a car crash admitted that they were distracted while driving. Being distracted while driving can mean that you take your eyes off of the road, you take your hands off of the wheel, or you simply take your mind off of driving and what you are doing. If you are driving at 55 miles per hour, it only takes you to look at a text for 5 seconds in order for you to travel the length of a football field without ever looking at the road. While teenagers are more susceptible to texting and driving, adults do it too. 15% of young adults admit they have witnessed their parents texting while driving. And just because your parents do it doesn't make it right for you to do it. Parents, set an example for your children and don't text and drive. And teens, encourage your parents to stop texting while driving. While texting and driving is tempting, practice safe driving and don't pick up the phone. There are many ways to stop texting and driving, which will prevent future car accidents. Everyone has heard of the simple term, out of sight, out of mind. Simply put your phone somewhere where you can't see it so you won't be tempted to look at it while you're driving. Put your phone on silent or designate a texter to one of your passengers so that they may respond to your messages for you. Complete any calls or texts before ever starting your engine. And if you must, pull over for urgent calls. Another reason to stop texting and driving is because it is outlawed in many states. Don't risk a suspended license for a text message. Texting while driving is dangerous and should never be done. Your life could be changed in the blink of an eye. And do you really want that over a silly text message? Thank you.